Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final regular week of Overlord Prowler's Round Robin. I am Gregosaurus Rex, and here with me this evening is Tilted Snorlax, replacing Jeff, who is at a Brewer game, because he's lame.
I
Tilted,
don't
how are
know
you?
if I would say replacing, but I am here.
Perfect one-to-one replacement. We got, as per the usual, three excellent matches coming up here. Let's take a look at the standings real quick, as well as the matchups. Current standings, we have a three-way tie for first. Multiple teams sitting at 3-1. We have Blitzkrieg, Gale Force, and Phoenix all at the top. Northern Storm right in the middle, 2-2. Option 12 at 1-3, and unfortunately, White Wolf bringing up the rear at 0-4. So there are a lot of interesting ramifications that could come out of this. Looking at the matchups that are coming up here tonight, we have Northern Storm against Phoenix coming up first. Must win for both teams if they want to remain in contention for the finals. Similarly with Gale Force and Blitzkrieg, obviously a lot of ramifications on that one as well, since they are tied up. And then the final match, White Wolf versus Option 12. I suspect we might see some interesting things coming out of that matchup. Anything in
Many ramifications from a pride standpoint as well with that last game.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some really interesting and abnormal picks in that matchup. That would be my hope. But it looks like the players are ready to go. So we're going to jump into game here in just a moment once the go button is hit. Anything in particular you're looking forward to in this matchup here?
I am interested to see with the two sub picks how the team is going to work together. I don't know if they got some practice games in or if they've played with these people before, but it will bring another element into this matchup.
That is a really good point. I had forgotten to mention that there are definitely some subs in here. Trufflesaurus Rex filling in the mid lane for Team Phoenix. Obviously a longtime player in GMA, well known. Bleach and Toner 2, who I think is actually a new player. I don't think I've seen them play before. And then Northern Storm just playing with their regular roster. Bands coming out quick and furious.
Yeah.
Lilia ban, that's aimed at J-Dog for sure. The Zeri ban, which is interesting, although Brandana did do some pretty good work with that. And looks like they're targeting Ooga Booga Queen with the Jinx, a Kled ban because Foeden is scary on that, and a Volibear, which I believe is actually a mixed link, but I'm not 100% sure.
A lot of ADC bans.
Yeah, Neela will be out, which is good because I don't know what she does. And in a shocking turn of events, Shaken is playing Zac.
Dang.
I am pretty sure he's played that every game. Every single game. And the Urgot hover on the opposite side. That would be an interesting matchup to see. Never mind, that's about as different as you can get.
I always like to see a Seraphine pick because she can really work well with their team depending on what kind of CC they bring into it. Like if they're feeling like an Ashe pick, immediately she gets a snare in the bot lane. So it can be quite a leg up depending on the team comp.
Absolutely true, and I think it'll be interesting both for us as casters and viewers, as well as for the enemy players. Bleach and Toner 2 being a new player to this, I have no clue what they play.
Oh, there's that slow I was talking about.
Yeah, that's Senna. Senna Seraphine. That's an annoying bot lane.
Hopefully Zac can get in there and shake things up for them.
Shaking things up. Ha ha.
Get it.
I'm here all week. And J-Dog is going to be going with the Xin Zhao, which is interesting. I don't know. Has he played Xin Zhao over the course of this? I don't think he has.
Could be in another lane too.
If it was anyone but Shaken, I would say there's a possibility it could be top lane. But just knowing Shaken, I suspect that's his Zac. Oh, they didn't ban Lissandra. Yeah, Gunstab's been playing a lot of Lissandra, and it's been pretty much banned every single week up until now. Interesting to see what he can do with it. Burn the Heretic. Who is casting? Gregosaurus Rex is casting alongside Tilted Snorlax. Jeffrey is out for this week. Menards is excited to see that you are casting. And the Urgot comes out anyway. Interesting. So that is a, let's see, probably a top lane Urgot. Unless they've magically swapped out for Prowler in the jungle, that is a top lane Urgot.
Moo Ban is good.
You're a Leona, which Leona would be really annoying for that bot lane. And the Rammus.
Rammus.
Interesting. It's interesting to me because Sedge has been played so frequently in other lanes in professional play, but here in GMA, it's still pretty much just a jungle pick.
Such good gank potential. It's
Yeah.
one of the easier ones to handle.
This is true. Tristana coming out. Good point.
That'd be good.
It's a good choice for Brandanosaur. He's such an aggressive AD carry. Being able to jump in and murder someone does make sense.
Gotta jump into the right situation, though.
Well, that is true. And there is a lot of catch potential if he jumps incorrectly on the side of Team Phoenix here. And the Morgana.
They're predicting support Urgot. Burn the heretic. Oh no, wait, Sedge support.
Support Urgot with Senna. Actually, that would make sense, although... Swain. Okay, so knowing what I know about Trufflesaurus, if the Swain gets locked, it's probably going mid.
Swain is... It's hard to get used to him since they changed his pole.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to play around it because you're expecting something else.
Yeah, and his ultimate
his
with the
ult
slow...
blasting?
Yeah. Yeah, Swain is...
brutal.
I am not a fan of playing against Swain, but I am a fan of playing it myself.
Yeah, and the way that he can be tanky without doing much of anything. It'll be a good game for some healing cut.
Yeah, Grievous is your friend in this one. Holy moly. It'll be interesting to see how these junglers stack up. Obviously, much more of a tanky jungler versus a more get in your face and smack you as many times as possible. J-Dog is a very volatile player. When he is on, he is on. And when he is not, he is not. So Xin Zhao is a tricky pick, I think. We'll have to see how it plays out.
They're thinking the lane phase is gonna go bad for Tristmorg.
They don't have any sustain.
As a Seraphine player, it's kind of hard to play against Morg, but as soon as she wastes her shield on one person, then the other person is in trouble.
Yeah, I think that's a valid point. I think the Trist Morgana lane is more... You just try not to lose, right? Like, it's all reactive, unless you happen to get a bind.
But we'll see. It's got a new duo bot, so we're throwing off their synergy a little bit, potentially.
That's true. Yeah, I'm curious to see how Bleach and Toner plays. Obviously, new player, like we mentioned. Whenever a new player comes into the support role, I always kind of hope that they're going to pick something just completely bonkers and out of left field, but it looks like they're subscribing to the standard GMA train of let's play Enchanter supports, which is fine. Yep. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sometimes you gotta carry from the support role, right?
Real supports build Ludens. Everyone knows that.
Facts. And electrocute.
Yeah, exactly. Senna Seraphine sit back and outscale. This is absolutely true. I mean, Tristan obviously scales like a lunatic, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Looking at the team comps.
Yeah, they're going to be wicked.
Yeah.
That's one thing. I wonder, does Shaken usually like to split push, or is he usually...
He usually team fights, at least historically. I mean, yeah, it's usually more of a he'll roam down for the dragons and things like that. So,
we'll see.
Which team do you think has the better comp? Which team would you give it to here in this matchup?
It's hard to say because they have good CC on both teams.
Mm-hmm.
If they can protect Tristana and she can get to people and in and out how she wants to, it could get pretty annoying. But I think if I had to predict, I'd probably say the other team. I don't know though.
That's fair. Yeah, I something I like to harp on a lot is ease of execution. Um, However, I don't really think either one of these teams has a particularly easy comp to pull off. Um, like, there's not a lot of point click CC, except for Lissandra, I suppose.
It'll
Uh,
be probably hard to kill Swain too.
oh
Very
gosh,
hard.
yeah.
I would almost, if I was playing against that team, I'd let bot do their thing and try to get one of the solo lanes behind.
Yeah, that's a valid strategy. And you do have to wonder, of course, you mentioned it earlier. How does the subs play into this? You know, how synergistic is this team? Have they had time to practice or not? We don't know.
Ah, I didn't get to admire the skins. We loaded too fast.
Say, there's a Pajama Guardian Urgot, so I think on principle I have to go with that one. Kenos isn't here to, to critique the joke skins, but I do enjoy them, so.
Always appreciate the Draven icon as well.
uh, I mean that right there shows me that they haven't synergized as well as they could have. Because if they were really together, they all would have that Draven icon and really intimidate the
True,
enemy team.
true. Rest of the teams, if you're listening for the rest of the games tonight.
Guaranteed win rate. I'm telling you.
Wow, no invades. That's probably wise.
So you're gonna have to do some radio casting as I'm stuck on the load screen. There we go. There
Oh,
we go.
I see, I see.
All right.
Everything's pretty calm so far.
Yeah, there's not been a lot of invades in this season at all, in fact, which is a little bit disappointing, to be honest. But
Agreed.
like we came to see blood.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Let's see, taking a look at things. Zack starting his Doran's Ring, which I still think is a bit perplexing with the lack of mana, but I suppose it is AP. Interestingly, Xin starting on the top half versus the Sedge starting at the bottom.
Could be wanting to invade.
He didn't get a leash either, so he's gonna be a little bit behind, although I think Xin clears faster than Sedge, so. Ooh. Bind lands off of Sigtar Lord, and Ooga Booga down to half already. They do have a lot of sustain, so that'll come back, but you can't take too many of those. And a snare lands along with Vision of Empire. Goon Stomp is also getting smacked around.
Normal jungle clears, nobody is bugging each other.
I'll take a look at this quick, just to make sure I'm following it. So, unless my scoreboard is bugged, Ooga Booga Queen is playing Feasting Senna. She has no CS.
Oh. Well, that's the best way to get stacks.
This is true, although I do wonder if Seraphine is the best choice for getting the farm.
She didn't
Shaken.
take a support item, which is ideal.
That's true.
For gold income purposes.
Shaken taking a ton of damage. Fo Eden probably one of the best top laners in this tournament, so it's a tough task for anyone to face into. Good Vision of Empire, and the Snare lands as well. Trufflesaurus, despite being a sub, putting out the damage.
He did take Ghost, though, instead of Ignite. Full snares land bot.
It's an awkward ships passing in the night moment, and we just go about our business. My scoreboard is definitely bugged, so let me try to fix that.
Okay.
Scoreboard off.
Seraphine is statistically the best support for fasting Senna and pro play too.
Really? I learned something today.
According to our friend the Heretic, I personally have not researched. But I don't doubt it. I have been climbing a lot with Seraphine. But I could see other high damage outputs, like maybe like a brand or something. I don't know. Oh, caught again mid.
And there you go. You mentioned it. Would have been really good to have Ignite there. Sigtailor taking a ton of damage. He does make it out okay, though. Black Shield is overpowered.
They've got vision of Zen in the jungle, so they know he's topside. I like seeing that early ward coverage.
Ooh, brawl in the
Little
top
trade
lane.
happening?
Shaken really going in on this. I'm not sure he wins this. He's taken very, very low. Foeden's gonna...
Does have his passive.
He has to flash.
Doesn't need it this time.
I'm a little surprised Foe didn't flash after that, to be honest. He probably could have gotten a last auto. Maybe he was concerned about jungle pressure. So far, a whole lot of farming and, you know, exchanging of blows, but no blood yet.
Oh, TP bot. Okay. Looking
Interesting.
for a spicy fight, potentially, but
This is a
Sejuani backed out.
very early TP. I mean, I figure if they want to make this worth it, they have to go for Dragon, right?
Oh, snare land spot.
And Dinosaur pumping it out. He's going in. Here we go. Auto's landing. Bleach and Toner very low. Has to flash. Ooga Booga Queen taking it out. Sigtailor lands the bind.
6-8 in. Oh.
Exhaust and Brandanosaur. We're cutting over to the fight in the mid lane. Trufflesaurus going into J-Dog. J-Dog gonna get out alive. Zac, who teleported bot, has shown up now. Actually gets the stretching strike. J-Dog is gonna go down. Trufflesaurus still somehow alive. Finally goes down as well. Mixling trades it back. And then the ghost from Lysandra is going to contribute, so Shaken gets a double kill off of that. It's all a 2 for 2.
Wow.
Well, we were complaining about no blood. Definitely got it now.
Like to see the pre-10-minute fights. It was looking like they might do Dragon, and they have buffed early Dragon to give you more gold and I believe do less damage to try to encourage people to go for jungle objectives earlier.
I need to check, but I think actually Zac might be doing it. Yeah, he is. So it's a really interesting strategy that Shaken is pulling here. He TP'd bot very, very early. He fought in that entire fight. He still hasn't returned to top, so Foeden's got free time with that turret. He's basically just seeding it.
Sejuani, almost there. Might have a little something happening at the dragon.
Oh, he's been spotted. The jig is up.
He does not have prio right now.
Black Shield. Oh. J-Dog is oh man, he stopped the slingshot. Oh, that's painful. So Zac is definitely going to die here, and that dragon is going to go over Team Phoenix. Kill for Trufflesaurus as well. That is costly. I don't know if I agree with J-Dog not rotating there to just help take that. But it was a sneaky attempt. I think that puts Shaken in a very rough spot. They didn't get the dragon.
We've got 27 now.
27 versus 60.
Alone.
Yeah. It was an interesting strategy, and I think if they got the dragon, it actually might not have been the worst strategy, but I don't know if that pays off right now.
Yeah, and to noticeably be gone from lane that long, that everyone's suspicious of what you're doing.
That's true.
I'm in. Nah, just a little poke.
Trufflesaurus has carved out a pretty nice farm lead here, 55 to 40. He does have the Xin Zhao hovering as well, though. J-Dog looking to ruin Truffle's day. Tries to go, so he gets the ult off at least. Good flash. really, really timely counter gank by Mixlink. Otherwise, I think Truffle's dead there.
Surviving with about 30 health.
It's 29 more than you need. Yeah, this Zac is gonna. I mean, the Zac did get 2 kills, so there's money in the pocket. But
That's true.
I don't know
If
how that
level,
matchup's gonna go now.
I don't think he was level 6 when that was happening either.
Mm. He's 2 levels down on the Urgot, so that's gonna be a very painful lane for him. Excellent, clearing out some vision here.
Oh, here comes the gank.
Gotta land the spear. He got it. Bug Queen in trouble. Lots of damage coming out. Ooh. Great Dinosaur really close to the tower. He's dead. Oh, but he did get Bug Queen back. Wow. That, oh! Lands the bind. Sigtal Lord lands the bind. Almost dies.
Wrong about Brandana's aggressive playstyle. Getting in under the tower. It was a nice catch by Seraphine as well. Truffle going in again.
Ooh, I think he might have it.
How does he have his ult down already?
Okay. Yeah, that was a really quick turnaround cooldown on that auto. Did he buy Axiom Mark? That doesn't seem likely. He did not. Okay. So, Booga Queen and Bleach and Toner carving out a decent lead down here. It's close on the farm, but the stacks are sort of the hidden factor down here. Yeah, Shaken's having a rough time with Faux Eden now. He's 2 levels down.
Something about that Star Guardian skin gets you step ahead.
Just feel bad fighting somebody who's in their pajamas. I mean, they're clearly not here to fight.
Rift going mid.
Faux Eden going in on this. Rift going mid. They got 4 of the plates. Shaken's probably dead here. Yep. Well done by Faux Eden. Well played. And Shaken is now going to have an even tougher time in this top lane. I almost wonder if he doesn't try to do a repeat to assist other lanes.
Oh,
Ooh.
Truffle caught
Step goes in, yep.
And his ult is up
ooh, good
again.
Zonias. Ouch.
Not enough though.
Big shutdown for the Lissandra. Bit of a brawl in the bot lane, but nothing comes of it. Everybody just disengages it. There's a ward there. Clear that out. Vine lands over the wall, but there's no follow-up, so we should just walk that out. Another Bane lands. Sigtal Lord is a American sniper over here. Mixlink hovering over the wall, looking like he might try to go for something here, although he may... Yep, he got spotted by Brandanosaur there. This dragon's coming up right now.
Setting up and clearing the vision.
Zach cannot teleport this time. Important distinction to make. Then again, neither can Faux Eden, so it's really going to be a 4v4 if anything. Ooh, J-Dog going in. Commits really hard, flashes back out, and gets hit by the Seraphine Charm and dies. Sigtal Lord going down second. Sedge ult lands on him. He already burned the Black Shield trying to get J-Dog out. Goonstomp and Truffle have to disengage, and this dragon will be going to Phoenix, barring a steal. I don't know if I entirely agree with the all-in from the Xin Zhao there. Faux Eden commits to the 1v2. Shaken and Goonstomp trying to deal with him. I suppose he did have Truffle.
Enemy territory.
Shaken trying to do some... Oh, that was odd. He smacked the blue buff and is now returning to lane. Maybe I looked at him funny. Well, that mid tower is pretty chunked out. I think with a concerted push, they could probably knock down that first tower.
Only about a 3k gold difference right now, though, so there's definitely time for things to turn a bit.
This is very, very true. Interesting to note as well that the Lysandra, Goonstomp is going... Actually, I don't know what item he's going because he hasn't finished his item yet. However, he does have a Dark Seal. So he's planning on fighting and winning and not dying. Oh!
Oh!
Flash by Sigtai Lord. Good flash in response by Gabuga Queen.
They could turn.
Bleacher Toner basically disengages that on the tail end, and we'll just have an exchange of flashes and not much else.
Is to be noted, Seraphine has the Ludens.
Exchange of binds once again. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Does Ugabuga Queen have ults? Not quite. You need to, yeah. If Sigtal Lord gets spotted, he may get ulted, so they need to be very mindful of that. Or he did get back in time.
Grey Dog looking for the gank.
Oh, he's coming around the back. Good attempt here. Ugabuga Queen goes into the pool, but it may not matter. Knock up lands. Knock back, knocks them away, which is not a deal.
Not to stand close for the Seraphine.
Oh god, the charm.
Grey Dog can clean up.
Ugabuga Queen, yeah, that red buff is going to slow her down, and the shutdown, so. 1 for 2.
Well executed gank.
Yeah, just a little bit of an over push from Team Phoenix. They didn't need to be up that far. However, they will get the mid tower. That's the first tower of the game, and I suspect this top lane tower is not going to be in much better shape either. Ooh, lots of damage onto Foweden here. Actually, a little surprised Zach didn't commit further onto that.
It was a good use of ults while he was under tower, that's for sure. Gotta bully him when you can.
I always forget how much sustain Zach has.
Looking to maybe get a ward, yep. Oh, they're making a play for Rift.
Ah, so they are. Definitely spotted, so the jig is up on this one, outside the fact that they're sitting on the Scuttle Vision. So will there be any counter from Team Phoenix? Mixlink is in the area, and he does have ult.
TP'd in.
Urgot on the way to, he gets hit the bind. They might just go on him. Yeah, they are. Foweden just brawling with J-Dog. J-Dog's not getting any help and is going to die. Red team steals the Herald on top of that. Sedge going after the Goonstomp. A double kill for Foweden. Goonstomp has to flash out after ulting. And, oh, Mixlink missed the W, although he might still be able to get the charge off.
Zach comes
It's slow.
down, and
Oh.
there it is.
Yeah, that'll just disengage it.
Could potentially pinch, but Swain is nearby.
And Brindana roamed all the way up. Alright, so overall very, very good by Team Phoenix. To catch that as it was happening and then prevent it from actually going off. They managed to get the Herald too. Trufflesaurus has it.
It's hard when you're working on an objective like that. Zin chose to go up and the other two weren't able to go help kill Urgot with him, so...
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a miscommunication or they just weren't on the same page. Maybe they, I don't know if they were blocked off by the Sedge or something like that, or if they got ulted, but whatever it was, poor Xin Zhao was left to his own devices against a very large Urgot.
I wonder if we've got any healing cut yet.
Let's take a peek. The really short version is no. There is none on anybody.
I don't know if they can afford to build it so early, but...
Ugabuga Queen is really committed to the... Ooh, that's scary. Okay, he's out. Uga Booga Queen is really committed to the pseudo-support lifestyle. She's got, what is that, Umbral? Yeah, she's got Umbral. Alright, they're going for the dragon again. Once again, this is 100% visible. Sedgel goes wide, J-Dog's trapped in the pit, Mixlink goes in on Sigtal Lord. Fight in the middle, good snare. The charm comes up, Brandanosaur goes down, Shaken goes down. Oh, gosh, yep. And the Urgot is online. 6-0 and 3. Mixlink is 2-1 and 10. This is going to be another dragon. They are now on Soul Point. And things are starting to look a little scary for Northern Storm.
We're able to sweep through and CC train them.
Oh, they still have the Herald too. So this tower's dead for sure. I might even be able to get the second charge off. At the moment, it's only the Morgana that can try to defend against it. Alright, whole team's back up, so they won't be able to get the second tower. But that's a big chunk missing from it.
Potentially looking for a pick as they retreat. Clearing vision.
Yeah, stealing the camps as they go out. Red buff is still up, so at least they'll be able to get that.
Urgot may get top tower though.
He's having a bit of a pajama party by himself up there. I think Brandana's probably the key for Northern Storm to get back into this game, but he needs a lot more time and a lot more farm to do it.
If they could just slow the pace down. It was only drag 3, so they didn't necessarily need to go that hard for it, but...
Yeah, I think it almost would have been better for them to, you know, commit to a... Yeah, give it and commit to a split push, right? You know, get something else.
At this point, I wonder if it's better to avoid team fights, try like a 2-3 or 1-3-1.
Yeah, I think it's probably...
Try to draw someone away.
Right.
1 or 2.
It's probably a good idea. I think the concern at this point is like they're on Soul Point. You can't just let them have it. So like you have to fight them at some point.
Although getting an Elder Dragon nice and early can be a good turning point, a redemption point.
Poor Shaken.
Oh,
not able to get out of this at all. Snare after snare after snare. J-Dog tries to help. J-Dog now in trouble as well. Got the slow off. Will he get the blast skull? Pulled back! Oh no, that was really well done by Trufflesaurus and also ripped.
Trade by the berry.
Now they go right on to Baron. There's no dragon, or there's no jungler on the enemy team to defend it, so it's just the right call. My guess is they shouldn't even check this, to be honest. But they are. A little bit of money back. Sigtal Lord way too far up. He's probably going to pay for this. Yep.
The Senna's auto is getting further and further.
And that 3,000 gold lead has now ballooned to over 10. And I don't think... Good flash by Brandana. Can he get out of this? I would not have even tried to do that. Now you're slowed. Now you're dead.
Ooh, swing with the attempted KS.
Wow, BM. BM.
Foxen said no.
Yeah, I think if Truffle steals that when he says earned it in chat, you have to, right?
Yep.
And here comes the charge down the mid lane with Baron empowered minions. Goonstomp needs to be very careful. Zach thought better of it and left. And not to put too fine a point on it, but it is looking like it may all be over but the crying for Northern Storm here.
Sigtal's got the Leandre, so it's doing a little hurt to Urgot.
Well, this is a good fight, or the best they're going to get. Zach comes in, Zonia's on the Trufflesaurus, another amazing Seraphine ult. charm hits all 4 of them. Shaken chunked out. Pretty much everyone's already gone down now. He's trying to get Bleach and Toner, but he can't. He's got blobs. Kill the blobs.
Seraphine, come on. There
Seraphine
you go.
gets it. There you go.
She held it.
She caught that attempted kill steal, and she's not letting that go.
Going out with this.
Alright, middle inhibitor goes down now. Urgot split pushing as well because nobody can challenge him. These minions are getting cleared out. Bleach and Toner. This may just be game. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. They maybe disengage it. They should rotate down and get this. Yep.
They stay to end? Even one last.
They probably could have, but it would have been risky. They'll probably just go for soul. Ah!
It's never too late.
That was close.
J-Dog looking for something. Jag is up. This will be soul. It seems like a cool and calculated win when they don't take the risky end. They're like, no, we're gonna seal the deal. We're gonna do a couple more things.
Just playing it by the book. Team Phoenix has been... most of the games this season have not been blowouts. Technically, this one is looking at... Oh, hold on. Bit of a fight here. J-Dog is in the pit. There's a TP coming out. That ultimate is keeping people at bay. There's another charm that hits everybody again. Gets another kill. Zac trying his best. Gets out and dies on the tail end of it. Brandana dying to Urgot. He did manage to get the ult off before the freeze came out. They did secure the dragon. Foyden is legendary. 29 to 6.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
He had the black shield at the beginning of that fight there, but by the time that they were exchanging, it was down. Seraphine slammed through the team.
Yeah, it was a really brutal ult. Really good discipline on the side of Team Phoenix throughout the entire game. That dragon fight in particular as well. They saw that he was in there with his ult and a black shield, so they just waited. They just waited until he was killable. And then secured the dragon. Very, very well done by Team Phoenix. We look at what stats we can, which is not many. Trufflesaurus busting out the most damage.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. I'm thinking we should consider pulling Mixlink. I don't think we've talked to him yet.
Alright.
You want to hop down to the interview room?
Sure.
It also occurs to me that usually Jeff pulls people, so I'm going to figure out how to do that.
I don't know if I have the authority, but I can try as well. Oh, it's totally gonna let me. Do you want me to pull him in?
Yeah, if you can. Or I think I can do it too. There we go. We figured it out. Hi, Mixley. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. Thank you.
A couple questions for you. Obviously, your team was dealing with some subs this time around. Was that a concern for you, or did you guys get some time in to practice ahead of time?
I think on paper a little bit it was a concern, but I mean we definitely practice, and our subs were awesome. I want to shout them out. They were like probably one of the most chill people to have for subs, just totally flexible with their schedules for practice and willing to play kind of into our style, which was big. But yeah, it all worked out. We're very happy, obviously, to go to the next stage. I think we go to the next stage, right?
I believe you are. Let's see. This puts you at 4-1, I believe. So that puts you at least at the top of the table, tied with. We don't know for sure how it's going to play out because there's still matchups to play. But you're at the top of the table with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Yep.
How did you feel playing into J-Dog's Zin's out? Were you worried in the beginning with how he was ganking and how they were going successfully and jungle control at all?
Yeah, we actually kind of prioritized that in our, I guess, focus and what to look out for this week. J Dog's a good player. Want to shout him out. He's a good guy. But he likes to invade camps and kind of take advantage of positioning. If I show on one side of the map, he'll definitely kind of show counter side. So we kind of use that to our advantage and put pinks where we needed to. I thought we had really good ward placements, especially in their jungle. So vision was, I'd say, really critical.
Yeah, it was really well done by you guys.
Thank you.
Well, like we said, this puts you up towards the top of the table, so we will see how things shake out. But congratulations again, and best of luck, and hopefully you will be playing in the finals. We'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah, thank you. Good GG's to Northern Storm.
All right, folks, we will be stepping away for a moment here, and then we will be back with the next match of the night, which I believe... actually, we can just pull it up right now. Matchup / Yep, Gale Forest Blitzkrieg. This is top of the table duke out, so don't go anywhere. We will be right back.